Welcome back to Insaga.com podcast on Rogers TV Appeal. My name is Arlene.
And my name is Khaled.
And we have Shant from the Burgers Priest here with us again.
How are you?
Good. Thanks so much for being here.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
This is the first you've been on the show before.
Mm-hmm.
I have.
And
I'm a veteran.
Yes, you're a great supporter of Insaga.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
We love talking to you.
Yeah.
That's
I love
why.
talking to you guys.
So before we get started, actually, you can ask a question.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So, Shant, what's your Mississauga connection?
Just
My Mississauga connection is when I moved here from LA in '84.
Yeah.
This is where I lived.
cool.
And I went to TL Kennedy, Pocock,
Yeah.
did all that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Cooksville hockey.
Cooksville hockey.
Yeah,
I keep
you
forgetting that
come
one.
on, man.
That's the most important
I used to
one.
practice with you.
Yeah,
man.
a lot of Cooksville hockey.
Yeah. So
I'm
we
actually moving back to Mississauga October 7th. So
Are you
really?
I'm back in the hood.
Woohoo.
whereabouts?
Port Credit.
Wicked. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right, we got you back.
Oh, you got it.
Excellent.
All right, so that means you have to open up a joint in Port Credit.
That's the
Credit.
plan.
Okay, this
Yeah.
was an unplanned question, but when are you opening up in Mississauga?
You know, we're getting close. We're getting close. I mean, we're planning to open Etobicoke at
Okay.
Queensway and Islington
Nice.
by mid-November.
Mid-November? Okay.
Yeah, really excited about that one. It's going to be a good one. It's close to Mississauga, right off the highway.
Nice.
It's going to have beer and wine,
Oh,
which
wow.
is really
Wow.
cool, which is something we've never done. So
Cool.
excited. Yeah, lots of seats and parking. So.
Nice. How many seats are there going to be in that?
Got about 30 seats.
30 seats? Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be different than anything we've ever done.
Nice.
Yeah.
And sorry, this is right in front of the movie theater.
Directly in front of the movie theater.
That's
Great
perfect.
location,
Wow.
20 parking spaces. It's going to kill it.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Awesome. Go ahead.
Cool.
Ellie.
And so your other locations,
Mm-hmm.
you've got a new one at Queen West.
Yeah, we just opened Queen and Spadina in June.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going great.
And your
Yeah.
other two locations are?
One at Queen and Coxwell on the beach,
Mhm.
and another one uptown at Yonge and Lawrence.
That's so smart. You're so spread out.
Well, you know, I don't know how smart I am.
He's a pretty smart guy.
No, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's awesome. Everyone needs your burger. That's
Yeah.
why.
So you have a pretty cool story that not everybody knows about, like about you going down to the States prior to actually opening up your first BP,
Mhm.
right? It's not you just didn't open a burger joint. You actually went out to the States and kind of studied the craft.
Yeah, it was
Right?
it was a weird kind of thing. I was a waiter for a long time.
Yeah.
Liked my life, everything was cool, and one day, just kind of on a whim, my buddies, we were talking about getting a burger after work, and one of my buddies said, "You know what? The best burgers are in New York." So we got in my car and we drove down.
Oh,
And
that night?
That night, like on the spot. So we ended
Wow,
up getting there
okay.
like 8 a.m.
Nice.
Had a bagel.
What, was it open?
No, so we
Okay.
had a bagel, and then at another place, and
Yeah.
then kind of moseyed on to this bar called PJ Clark's, and it was the first time I had a rare cheeseburger, and then
Yeah.
on the spot, I knew like I want to do this. So I packed up a year later
Cool.
and moved to New York, worked at a bunch of places, and
Wow.
yeah,
That's
So-
cool. So when did Burgers Priest open?
June 6, 2010,
And on June 6, 2010, what was your frame of mind that day?
bankruptcy.
Really?
Yeah, immediate bankruptcy.
But
Yeah.
but the story was it. Tell us about your first day.
Yeah, so like, funny, I actually have pictures. Next time I'll bring a picture of me on first day, like on the bench, kind of with my head down, thinking it's over. Yeah, I mean, I did my business plan on a napkin, and it was if I sell 20 burgers a day, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But if you see where I opened the first location, 20 burgers even would have been
Yeah.
a far stretch. But yeah, I sold 120 on the first day.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And it just kept going and going and going. And
Yeah,
going.
like
Amazing.
what went through your mind, man? Like it's just like if you're thinking 20 burgers a day, and all of a sudden you're like, wait, hold on, I'm doing 100, 120, 150 burgers a day.
Yeah.
Like what was going through your mind? It's like,
You know what? Every day I was thinking. Every day then and every day now,
Yeah.
in my mind, I'm like, today's the day no one's gonna come.
Oh.
So I live every day in complete paranoia.
yeah.
But I mean, I read a book a long time ago by the CEO of Intel. He wrote a book called "Only the Paranoid Survive." And,
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
We have a caller.
Okay.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
got
we got
AJ on the phone.
AJ.
Hey guys.
How you doing, AJ?
AJ.
Hey, Jay.
Very good. How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
So
All right, I have a question for Sean.
yeah.
Why did you name the place Burgers Priest?
Yeah, good question. You know what? I'm a former seminary student, so I wanted to incorporate all the stuff I learned in school into the name and what I was doing. But there's also an element of redemption in the process as well. So the tagline, "Redeeming the burger one at a time." So thought it was kind of fun.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. AJ?
Thanks, AJ.
AJ.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. You get a free burger.
Sweet.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Thanks for calling.
So what do you think of the kind of... It's pretty much ever since the first BP opened, there's been an explosion of other burger places, in Toronto and even in Mississauga now. Right. What do you think of that? The explosion of burger places.
Yeah, you know what? Burgers are. It's an unstoppable force.
Yeah.
They just keep going. They're not. It's never going to stop. It's never going to slow down. The strong will survive.
Yeah.
There's going to be some that are going to fall away,
Yeah.
and there's going to be some that keep going. So to be honest, people ask me about competition all the time.
Yeah.
And 99% of the time, I don't even know who they are.
Okay.
Just simply because I'm so focused on what we're doing. I want to get it out and do the best thing I can, and I try not to look at anybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. You've got a whole bunch of different burgers. I was just on your website again today and looking at the different burgers, the ones with the cheese, the grilled cheese as buns.
Yep.
How did that come to be? Like, how did you think of those kinds of creations?
You know what? A lot of them are customer requests.
Oh, wow.
So we opened the place up saying we're just going to be simple, singles, doubles, fries.
Yeah.
And then people would come in and make, odd requests because they were coming in so much. They were like, let's try something new. Can you do this?
Yeah.
And we'd be like, sure. As long as we had the ingredients there, as long as I didn't have to go to Loblaws and pick up,
Okay.
Right.
something. So we had it there. It's like,
So some dude actually came into the shop and said, "I want a grilled cheese bun."
no, that one is actually...
Because that's like,
Yeah.
I don't know who would say that, but I mean...
No, you know what? That one actually, my brother saw it on TV.
Okay.
And then we were working together, and he's like, hey, let's try this.
Yeah.
And then I made it, Facebooked it.
Yeah.
And then half an hour later, a guy came in and ordered the first one.
Yeah.
And then we Facebooked that, and then ever since then, it's been like our top seller.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
So
been
it is your
crazy.
top seller?
Yeah, that and a couple other ones. I mean, it's really close, but that one sells a ton.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Has there been any weird requests that you're just like, can't do that?
The relish request?
Yeah,
ever
you know
get
what?
that?
The relish request happens a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we shut that down real quick.
Okay. Tell Arlene about the relish. I don't know if she knows that.
I think I do, but the viewers probably don't.
Yeah, I mean, we don't sell relish. We don't
Yes.
offer relish, and it's simply because it's not historically on a hamburger.
Yeah. Mhm.
If you think back, and if you even look at the big major chains, none of them
Good point.
offer relish. So
Yeah.
McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, there's no relish there. It's because it's a hot dog condiment. So
Yeah.
you'll get it at Harvey's, you'll get it at Five Guys, but they sell hot dogs. So,
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I refuse to sell it.
You've done your research.
Done a little bit of research, a couple hours. Yeah.
So there's also I guess the Mark Wahlberg. Have you heard?
Yeah.
Is opening up the Wahlburger.
The Wahlburger, yeah. Yeah.
So what do you think of that?
I think it's great. I mean, I'm happy to see lots of burger places. I hope that they're better than mine. I
Yeah.
hope that they do that. I mean, part of the Burgers Priest idea was bringing not only redemption to the burger, but redemption to the city. And I hope that we could leave a mark on it, say, hey, Burgers Priest started something.
True.
So, yeah, wish them all the best.
Nice.
I'm sure, I doubt they need it, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
They
sure
got
they're
Mark
fine.
Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
So going back to, you were saying you're paranoid every day, but what do you see as a secret to your successes from where you've gone from 2010?
You know what? I people ask me that all the time. I don't know. The only thing I can say is that every morning I wake up, we try and do the exact same thing. We haven't changed. We haven't shifted to what culture's asked us to do. If people have asked for chicken or we just don't do it. We do one thing. I pound it into my guys. Do it well. Do it well. Do it well.
Yeah.
Our focus is the hamburger. We want to make every single one perfect, and I think people just appreciate that.
So just staying authentic to the burger.
That's
pretty
it.
much. Cool.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
like that.
So I gotta ask too. So like, if you were gonna open up a place in Mississauga, would it be City Center, Port Credit, like Streetsville?
You know what I mean? I think the Queen West location really showed what can happen when you put in a higher volume area.
Yeah.
So I'd probably not do the Port Credit thing just because it's it is more of a seasonal area. But
Yeah.
you know, I'm open to anything. Yeah,
True.
I'm open to anything.
So I think Port, in my opinion, I think Port Credit would be the best. Just
It's a great
because-
spot for sure. Yeah.
It's probably the only destination kind of spot in Mississauga where people
Mhm.
actually travel to.
Yep.
Right. Where I don't think City Center or even Streetsville would be, but I'm sure they're
could have all
Not
three.
Streetsville
I'm
for sure. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Not
all the
that there's
Streetsville.
anything wrong with Streetsville.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're gonna be upset. We're gonna get calls now. So, but
Yeah.
give us a call at 905-848-5483 to talk to Shant from the Burger Priest, or to say that if I look like AJ or not. But right.
Yes,
So,
but you will get a free burger.
Yeah.
But have a good question.
Yeah,
Legit
you have
question.
a really legit question.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll be back with Shant from the Burger Priest, and give us a call 905-848-5483. Welcome back to Insaga.com podcast here on Rogers TV. My name is Khaled,
My name is Arlene.
and we got Shant with us from the Burger Priest.
Hello.
And give us a call at 905-848-5483 to get your free burger. Okay?
But ask us a question.
Yeah. So you could
Ask Shant a question.
Yes. Okay. So, but we got some more questions for you.
Yep.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay. So, you want to ask?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So I've seen, like, you've got some celebrities going into your shops, and one in particular is my very favorite. I'm getting giddy right now.
No, she's
Rain Maida.
Yeah.
Visited you a couple times.
He
right?
did.
Oh,
okay. Let's just hold on. She's getting a little warm.
that's
Okay.
so awesome.
Well, I mean, I'm not playing tennis with the guy.
I
you
know, but
he's
still,
coming in.
Is
it's like
he
in
a
the
cool dude?
shop.
Cool
Very
dude?
honestly, super nice guy. He's come in a couple times. I know he's a fan, and then he called me once and he said, "Can we do?" Because he was subbing in for Breakfast Television, I think it was.
wow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so they called him to do Breakfast Television, and he said, "I want to do a show at the Burgers Priest." So he came and put the apron on,
Yeah.
and we did a whole
Nice.
show
That's cool.
with him.
So wait,
Yeah.
let me
So
get this
cool.
straight. You have his phone number on your phone?
No.
No. Okay. I was like, Arlene.
You know
is
what?
just
I said-
gonna
No.
flip.
I name dropped. No.
Okay, okay.
The studio called me
Oh,
and
okay,
said,
okay.
"Can we do this?" And I
Okay,
was like, "Yeah."
Wow. Arlene was
That's
like,
amazing.
Yeah.
Because Early Piece has been my favorite band in the world. And
yeah.
I didn't actually know any songs.
Oh, that's
I
okay.
YouTubed it
That's
2
okay.
hours before I got there. I was like, "Oh, I know that song."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So you've had like you've actually probably had tons of celebrities show up.
I had a few.
So you actually we talked last week, and you had the Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik, man.
The WWF back then.
Yeah.
Okay, I probably copyright issues, but
Yeah.
WWE now.
Yeah.
Champion, and Hogan beat him.
Yep.
And he was at your shop.
He was at my shop.
That is
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, very,
Okay.
very cool. Very honored for him to be there.
Do you know who Iron Sheik is?
You told me who he is. I
So-
know now. I know who Hulk Hogan was, and then you said that they used to fight, or they were in the same
Yeah, they
kind
fought.
of era.
Yeah.
Era?
Yeah, era. Yeah.
Year?
Yeah.
So I
So how
kind of
cool
know.
was that?
It was very, very cool. You know, just to see him. He's a lot older now.
Yeah.
You know, he's not in the best shape, but he was a really, really nice guy. He's been through a lot.
Yeah.
You know, rough life.
Yeah, I read a couple articles about him. He's been through a lot.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
who else has come by?
You know what? A lot of celebrity chefs. Michael Smith, Chuck Hughes.
Nice.
Are they nice dudes?
Very, very, very cool guys.
Cool. I heard Chuck Hughes is a super, like, what you see is what you get.
Yeah, wait, totally. He's
Yeah.
the most amazing guy. Like, hey, I'll follow you on Twitter, follow me, like that kind of guy. Like, just
Cool.
really cool guy. Mark McEwen came in, which was
really?
which was
Wow.
quite an honor.
Nice.
And then we've had you know the guy, you know what? Suits actually, because it's filmed very nearby. So we get Rachel from Suits,
Oh, nice.
and also who's the younger guy? It's Mike, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
the younger guy who's
Okay,
come
yeah.
in.
Cool.
Yeah, so we get stuff like that.
So when when Mark McEwen comes in, he's the one on Top Chef, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did he criticize or anything about your burger?
Is he
No,
tough?
no.
Is he tough?
Okay.
Like, because on TV he's
Yeah,
he
he's
seems
scary.
like he seems like a monster.
Oh, well, Mark McEwen's the nicest guy in the world,
Yeah.
Oh.
but he scares me.
Yeah,
He's a
scared
scary
of
guy.
Most people.
Yeah, he's a
like,
scary guy, but nicest guy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't should say scary. He's an intimidating guy.
Yeah,
but he's
okay.
the nicest guy, and
Yeah.
really, really cool and very complimentary. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did
Cool.
they get behind the grill? at
No,
all?
no, not at all. We're just talking.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Cool. That's
So-
awesome.
Yeah.
So we're gonna ask a few questions about you.
Okay.
Right? So, but if there's any callers, right? What's the number again?
905 848 5483.
Yeah, to get your free burger. All right. So let's talk about yourself. So, what's your favorite restaurant?
Right now, probably it's probably Buca.
Buca.
Yeah.
What kind of restaurant is that?
Buca's it's Italian, but it's like I can't even describe it. He does really, really cool things like you know, he'll make salamis out of like horse and like just really, really cool things that you'll never get, but
Nice.
yeah, really, really cool.
Cool.
What was your first restaurant job?
First restaurant job, I was a line cook at Planet Hollywood in Toronto.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So
We've got a caller.
yeah, what'd you say the name was?
Heisen?
Heisen.
Heisen
Okay.
from Mississauga?
Heisen. How you doing?
Hey, hi, how's it going?
Good. Good. You
It's
have a
actually Heisenberger.
Heisenberger. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, how's the priest doing?
Good.
I'm doing pretty good.
Good, good. I just had a question. I was wondering, can regular people suggest stuff for the secret menu?
Regular people?
What do you mean by regular people?
Like customers and stuff like
Like
that.
customers, yeah.
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 Yeah. You can suggest them.
So if I wanted to like suggest something, how do I do that?
You'd probably just go to the website and there is a subject. You can email there and we can you can email it in.
Cool.
And if you take my suggestion and actually put it on a secret menu, will I be notified about it?
Yeah, I would definitely take the time to notify you about that.
Cool.
And I'm assuming I can at least have one of my Heisenbergers, right? On the house?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely get a Heisenberger. Yeah.
Cool.
And
Thanks
if you want it Walt style, we'll put pancake buns for you. So.
Nice.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
going
so-
Flynn style.
All right. Cool.
Okay, no problem.
Thanks for the call, Heisenberger.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye.
That's Breaking Bad references, right?
Yeah, it's totally.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think they saw my shirt that says.
That's probably what it was.
You like the shirt, Sean?
Yeah, you know, I actually got to get one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, you mentioned the first restaurant job.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, what your favorite place to eat? You already said that. Okay. So,
What's the first place you had a burger?
Ever?
Yeah. Do you remember?
Probably McDonald's. Yeah, probably. I mean, growing up in LA, it was all about In-N-Out.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's where
That
we spend
place
most of
is
our time. Yeah.
Amazing, yeah.
So, what's your favorite burger in Toronto, like outside of the Priest, or do you want to mention that?
No, that's fine. I
Yeah.
mean, I'll go to the Burger Shack at Oriole Parkway and Eglinton.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a local favorite. You'll find me there sometimes. Yeah, I really like it.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, have you been to any joints in Mississauga lately?
I don't spend a lot of time out here.
Yeah. You will be soon.
I will be.
Yeah.
As of October 7th. No, but I know that you guys have had a couple new players come in. I know Union Burger came in. I know my buddy Mustafa opened up Big Smoke at Square One. So
yeah. Okay. Cool. So what do you think the explosion in Mississauga, because we do have Union, and there's probably been like at least 6 or 7 burger places that opened up in Mississauga over the last, I guess year, right? So I mean, do you see a trend coming where a lot of kind of Toronto places are coming to Mississauga?
Yeah, I mean, I would see that trend. Like I follow you guys on Facebook and
Yeah,
Twitter,
yeah.
so I do see a lot of the stuff happening. I would say the trend isn't burgers. The trend is food. So
Okay.
you're gonna, whatever usually happens in the big city, it will take time to trickle into the suburbs, and I think we're seeing that happen now. So I think over the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to see a huge explosion with more and more Thai.
Like,
French, everything.
yeah.
Everything's just going to blow up. Tacos.
Cool.
Tacos is something that no one's done in Mississauga yet, which, well, at least that to my knowledge. So
Yeah,
that should be
that's-
something we could
Actually,
do.
that's true. There's
Yeah.
no real good taco places.
You should make some tacos.
Yeah, we should get a taco place in here.
Everybody's
Yeah.
cuckoo for tacos.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good one. That's
So, a question about you, Shant. What's your favorite topping on a burger?
You know what? I kind of do like lettuce, onion, pickle. That's me. Lettuce,
Okay.
onion, pickle. No sauces, no nothing. I'm a condiment. I don't like condiments, so
Yeah.
that's just me. Yeah.
cool. So, but also too, where you used to work at Planet Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And
Yeah.
that was your first server job?
No, that was my first
Line cook.
restaurant.
Line cook. Oh,
I
restaurant.
was a line cook. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was. I mean, it was crazy. It's funny though because I worked there for a year, and that 1 year taught me so much about cooking. It allowed me to go to New York, and I kind of pretend that I knew what I was doing. So if it wasn't for that job, Burgers Priest would probably not exist.
Nice.
So, is that how you learned? You didn't go to school for it. You pretty much learned from mentoring and like
Yeah,
in the field
just
almost.
going and working. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, the only school I went to was seminary. So
Nice.
yeah.
Now, are you still behind are you still cooking burgers, or you're like, what are you doing now?
I'm not opposed to it. If my
Okay.
managers call me and say, look, we're short, or somebody
Yeah.
called in, I'm there. And
Okay.
I did that 3 weeks ago. And
Okay.
and I helped out. But most of my time spent now is talking to managers, doing the training, and location scouting.
Oh,
That's pretty
okay.
much what I do.
Cool.
Wow.
So next location opening November.
Mid-November.
Mid-November.
Yeah.
Okay.
Queensway in Islington, beer
So-
and wine.
Yeah. So
That's
people
right.
people in Mississauga, this is the closest Burgers Priest you will have.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
Until we force you to open up a
I
location.
mean, you're going to Costco. You're going to Costco, you're going to IKEA. It's right there.
That's
Yeah,
true.
It's
that
right
is
there.
true. You're going to watch a movie?
It's
Right?
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wow.
So would you
cool.
open up the beer and wine to the Toronto locations, or are you making it special
well,
for
I mean,
Mississauga?
It would be impossible just because of space on some of them, because there are
Right.
laws and building codes and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
this is the first one we're really kind of allowed to do it. So
Nice.
Cool.
Why beer and wine? Like just
you know what? We're going into a market where it's suburban.
Yeah.
It's near 3 really busy restaurants that people want that.
Yeah.
So we're excited to offer it. We're going to actually do something really cool. We're not doing just like any old beer. We're actually sourcing beer made by Trappist monks to
Oh.
kind of fit the theme.
Wow.
It's really, really
Nice.
cool. Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
So I'm gonna keep on scouting for you.
Okay.
Okay.
do it.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep on sending you texts and saying, dude, there's a place here. Take a picture. Okay. Open up in Mississauga. Okay. So
Wow.
I
I'm
will-
ready to do it.
Okay.
Thanks so much,
Yeah.
Shant, for being
Thanks
here.
for having me,
Thanks
guys.
so
Anytime.
much. So
Thank you.
yeah, we will be back with
Ernie
Ernie.
Vicente.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
We'll talk soon.